I've got a bad case of dad bod.
I'm a middle-aged dad, and this is my journey to get back in shape by rediscovering my childhood love of cycling. Come on and take a ride with me.
All right, we're here at the Delaware and Raritan Canal. This is a section that's a little south of where I've taken you before. This section goes from Amwell Road down to Blackwell Mills. It looks similar to the other one, but it's definitely a new section. I've got my new cycling jersey, my new helmet with the camera mount on top that I'm trying out, and my new gloves. I spent a little bit of extra money to get gloves that would last me a little bit longer than the Walmart gloves that I was wearing before that were already starting to wear out after a few rides. I really like these gloves. They feel tight while I'm pulling them on. Once I get them on the hand, they feel perfect. Padding's real nice. I feel much more comfortable on the handlebars with them. So without further ado, let's get going. This is only going to be a couple of miles, so it shouldn't be too long a video. I know I've said that before, and hopefully we'll get to say my catchphrase a few times. All right, taking off. Only thing with this helmet cam is that it makes the helmet sit a little low on my head, and the helmet's actually pressing down on my glasses a little bit. So I know I don't quite have the helmet dialed in just right yet. So take this as a learning experience and dial it in a little better next time. Very nice day out. It's a little chilly this morning, and I can tell you exactly how chilly because I woke up and found out that my heater was off. Luckily, it was not a major repair and not a very long repair to get it working again. So here I am riding the canal with you today on a considerably less chillier afternoon. Nice day out. Seems to be a lot of people on the canal, so we'll pass cautiously. Oh, that's a nice view. I think you can actually see the view that I'm seeing now too. Nice view on that curve. I can see all the way down the river. Hopefully I've got the camera adjusted right so you actually can see the trail and not either the sky or the ground right in front of me. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to figure out something on the straps with this helmet. This helmet is actually very, very comfortable, but I think it's really comfortable without the camera. Once I add the extra weight of the camera, though, it's definitely leaning forward a bit more. So I'm just gonna have to try and dial in where the straps and whatnot sit, so I get a slightly better experience in this. You're going to see me touching my glasses a lot. Yeah, I was actually going to take a longer ride and go out to some roads we haven't seen before that are way on the other side of town, but I kind of changed my mind. Didn't want to go as far. I got out later than I wanted to today, but we're here, so I'm going to make the most of it. So down near where this trail ends is an area that's got a popular mountain bike trail in the area. I think it's just a single track dirt trail. I at least want to see if I have time, sneak up to the end of it, take a look down the trail, see what it's like. It may be a trail that I can handle on this bike. May not be. We'll have to see. Yeah, this section of the trail, of the path rather, gets less traffic than the one I normally go on. I took that trail, that path section to get here, and there was quite a few people on it. Not so much here. Which is fine by me because I like the solitude and having the path to myself for the most part. Though there's a really beautiful German Shepherd. Well, with owners walking him. Poor thing didn't know if he wanted to say hi to me or hide behind his owner. Even though that dog's probably almost as big as I am. Yeah, so now that you can see where I'm looking, you can see the kind of woods off to the side. On the right here, then off to the left here, you've got the canal, and there's a road just past it. Called, of all things, Canal Road. And through these woods on the right, it's kind of the floodplain. And then the actual river itself is on the other side of these trees. Yeah, there's some people out on this section too. Got some joggers, some other cyclists. I think she's going faster than I am. More power to her. Well, she obviously saw the camera on my helmet because she gave me a smile. Smile for the camera. Yeah, this section is really well maintained. Surface is nice and hard packed. No real rocks. It's hard clay. Some finely ground up gravel and bits of stone. So the surface drains really well. But you basically have the width of the trail. On one side, whoop, little bump. You gotta drop off into the canal on one side and a drop off down to the floodplain, and well, you can see the river through the trees there. Hopefully, if I've got my camera tilted correctly. Alright, pack of cyclists up ahead. If I'm tilting the camera too far back, it's because, like I said, the weight of the camera is pulling the visor of this helmet down over my eyes a little bit. So I have to tilt my head back a little bit more than normal to see forward that far. Alright, let's get ready to use my my catchphrase up here. Excuse me, coming up on your left. Excuse me, on your left. Excuse me, thank you. Excuse me. Multiple catchphrases. They heard me say on your left the first time, so. That group does what I do with my family sometimes. We'll take the kids out to a trail like this, well, a path like this somewhere. We'll just do a nice casual group ride at a nice relaxed pace so the kids can keep up. My girls are a little older, so they do a good job of keeping up. My oldest, she I can tell when she gets tired because she stops talking and messing around. She just rides. She just bears down and rides fast. Well, fast for her when she gets tired because she wants to get home. And she really gets her best exercise when she's doing that. My middle daughter is much more casual. She wants to just pop around, look at stuff, talk, and whatnot. And my son is hit or miss. He'll either be having fun and keeping up, or he'll hit the wall, get tired, or get frustrated with an uphill climb or something like that, and he'll want to just quit. Or just stop way too often. Well, when I first got his bike, he was actually a little bit too short, a touch too short for that bike. But he was at the stage where he's growing so fast that he was better off going to the bigger bike and growing into it. It's could raise it to the seat. When I set the seat, excuse me. When I set the seat at a good height where it's just as balls of his feet were touching the ground, it was actually a little too short for his pedals, and his knees were coming up too high. But he didn't like not being able to touch the ground confidently. So we left it there, and then last time he came out, he was having some trouble. It was hurting him after a while. So checked it out, raised the seat up more. And he's definitely had to put on like an inch or two. All right. I'm gonna swing over here to the left. I think the park I wanted to look at is off that way. Right, we got some cars coming. The trail keeps going that way. Like I said, it'll keep going south all the way to Trenton. I just want to go take a look at this parking area down here. I think that's the entrance to the mountain bike trails. Just going to take a quick look at that, and then I'm probably going to hoof back up this road to loop back home. And it looks like a nice parking lot where I can stop and sign off. Oh, yep, this is the entrance to 6 Mile Run Reservoir, which is where the mountain bike trails are. I get up the hill a little bit and find a nice quiet place to sign off. Oh, looks like this is the start of the trail. All right, so, yep, that's where the start of the trail is. Looks like it's single track. Doesn't look too hard, but then again, this is just the start of it. I'm probably not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna try it out. I just wanted to kind of see where it was. Maybe I'll come back another time and check it out. But anyway, that's all for today. That was the next section south of the DNR Canal. So hope you enjoy this. Hope you like my new gear. And hopefully the new camera mount works out well and makes a good video. We'll see in a couple of hours when I get a chance to go home and download it. Anyway, have a good day. Get out. It's a beautiful weekend. It was a little colder yesterday, but it's really nice now. So get out, do something on the holiday weekend while you got the chance. Have a great day, and peace out.